I just realized something about my model is that it kind of looks like I'm bare chested. Like I don't have a undershirt underneath my flannel here. I don't know how much it would cost my original artist. Like, can you like stick just put like a crew neck t-shirt that in black across, or make it look like I'm not bare chested. I'm not that crazy. Changing my tags on Twitch. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, just chatting, but is there a different fucking thing for news? Newspaper day, news reacts. News agency simulator, news commentary. No. Leah's just chatting. I just stuffed my face with some udon chili noodles I have, but what I have is this fly by Jing shit. Let's see, actually, get up a second fucking monitor. Oh my god. No! Not the fucking... Wow. What the fuck? No. Oh my god, I can see my fucking model. Hold up. Let me pull this up. Ah, there we go. This thing, Derek, replica of the hidden game from Chrome offline mode. Press start space to start the game online and jump to your dino. Use down arrow to duck. Oh no, I'm on fucking. Oh, there we go. I remember I had it. That was embarrassing. I remember like I was in a. It was an electronics class in college. And some guy, I don't know, maybe it was a computer guy or something, that was his field of study. But I was like, ooh, the dino game, and then he didn't know about this. Fuck. So I showed it to him, and then he got interested in it. I'm not saying he got obsessed with it, but it was just like it was a little novelty that he had never discovered up until now, until I showed him about it. I think it's because I don't know, I wasn't on Chrome or something. I was on Chrome, but then like they got a wow. I haven't probably played it since those days, so yeah, my reaction skills are down the hill because I'm past 26. So you're my youthful vitality is gone along with my reaction speeds. Well, yeah, I am just like absolutely sucking it right now. I can't even get to 1,000. At a certain point, it fucking blurs too much for you to see. Alright. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Let's see if I can get to 500. I even set up myself on my iPad to like monitor my fucking stream. Maybe it's the delayed input or something, because I thought I had that. $100. Like, I'm not even getting to the point where pterodactyls come flying at you and you have to judge whether or not you can duck under it or you can jump over it. Alright. It's getting faster now. And at this point, oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Alright, I got to 500 to let that go. So, yeah, I got that for a second. I don't know why. Install the Dino game on your website. Oh, you can't see it. Hold up. You can install it in your website if something goes wrong with it. That's cute. What did I eat today? Well, why do I want to talk about that? I didn't have breakfast because, you know, I'm a lazy Sunday. I sleep in. Started up my laundry. Waited until... Because it takes more time to dry things than it is to wash them. So I bisect my laundry into basically my pants and shorts and everything else. Because the pants are really heavy. And I also don't want to hot wash them. Because I think that makes them shrink. That may be just a superstition on my part, but that's what I do. So I did that, made sure the everything else category was washed, and then in the dryer for about 2 hours because the fucking washer I'm assigned with has a problem that it doesn't know when to stop when you put it on auto dry function. So I usually have to give it for 2 hours and then a little extra. Where are they going with this? So I went to some Mediterranean place, and then just had like the most like, I want to say calm, but it was also sort of like maybe sad music playing on a loop. It's like a fast food joint, but for like Greek-related food, and I got a gyro with too much veg in it and not enough gyro meat in it. I think you're supposed to put the y in it instead of, it's not gyro meat or gyro meat, it's gyro meat. With plenty of hummus, so I think hummus is functionally just mostly fat. I should make it out of like fucking just chickpeas. I think I asked that question to ChatGPT, like, what is hummus anyways on a macronutrient level? And it's just like, it's mostly fat. So I had that, and then for dinner, just before this, like I just made it, then I decided to actually go set up a waiting room. I'm actually going to set up a waiting room for Wednesday. Speaking of which, I'm going to be out. No streams this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because I'm going to San Japan. Actually, the reason I didn't stream on Friday was because I was driving out Friday night to San Antonio for a day trip. Stayed at a one-night hotel. Overnight at a hotel in San Antonio. Went to the Alamo first and foremost because the reason why I went to San Antonio in the first place was the pre-badge pickup for San Japan that they were hosting at 3 locations across the city. So I did that, and then I came back this yesterday evening and then streamed. So no streams next weekend, but I will do one stream for Wednesday. Although this week I also have to focus on packing up my crap to start moving, because as soon as I get back, luckily it's going to be, we have Labor Day. So for me, so I do get a day off where I work. We do have holidays. So that Monday is probably going to be me trying to like move as much shit from my, one is picking up the fucking apartment keys that when I get back. Apparently the place left them for me to whatchamacallit, will leave them in the apartment for me. I probably need to call them and iron that out because I don't think I've like resolved all the issues to formally like sign it. Like I know that I've got it and I approved and applied, but like some of the paperwork's just lagging for some fucking reason. Well, I need to give them an email. Just a reminder. So come Sunday or Monday, like the keys will be there and I'll be free to move in, right? And all that jazz. And then I gotta use my car because most of the stuff I have in my place I can fit in my car. I'm gonna ask for some help for the following weekend after this upcoming weekend for somebody with a truck from where I work to help me get some of the heftier stuff like my mattresses and box frames. Said friend also gave me a king-size bed instead of my current queen-size bed that I've neglected to set up and use. It was his old guest bed that nobody ever really slept on, so he gave it to me. We'll see how I like it. That mattress is just sitting in the main room in my apartment right now, up against a wall. Because I just have not put the effort in. I also learned a trick to how to deal with it. I saved it on Instagram on a personal Instagram account, but the point is, you make some hand loops out of duct tape by wrapping it a couple times around the corner with some slack on the outside at the corner, so it's a diagonal across the corner, and then it gives you a convenient hand loop from down below, so you can pick it up at your level, and then, you know, balance it to one side or the other. So, because I've got duct tape around here. I had to go out and get packing tape. I did just like today. I was like listening to live streams and I was going through a bunch of clothing that I thought I had decided was too small for me now. Because now I am firmly a 36, 34 man. 36 waist, 34 length. But I was going through some stuff and there's some stuff that I think actually still fit me and I just need to like feel it again. Probably because maybe earlier in the year when I was coming off a bulking cycle, I was feeling fat and maybe the stuff wasn't fitting me, so I made a bunch of decisions about what actually is going to fit me. So I got a bunch of extra clothing that I don't need. That I'm looking for places where I can try and sell it off instead of just giving it away for once. Try and make a quick buck or something. Instead of giving it away, like at Goodwill. Because I am feeling the pinch of my finances right now because I keep on going to cons when I probably shouldn't. Alright, it's been past 13 minutes. I don't know what's going on. Let's go to fucking Twitter. Of course, that's the first thing that fucking pumps up is fucking gum bun. Oh. Where the fuck was this? Is this, oh, I think Face Connect was having their Times Square Tunes thing. Is her pen light color green? Man, some of these guys just going absolutely crazy. Not everyone's got pen lights though. I got one pen light from Anime Frontiers, which maybe I should bring with me to stay in Japan since I guess they'll be doing a performance. Alright, so enough of that, because that was probably copyrighted in some way. But yeah, thank you, Gumbun, for the fucking, Oh, I saw this already and probably liked it already, as you can see. The only reason I'm seeing it now is because Vel fucking commented. Feels like my birthday too now. Shoot, thank you, Twitter user Michimania. What the fuck? That was... God damn it, Arch. Hold up. What the fuck was that shit? Chairman Mao Asakura, the single most donated for a girl on this year's chat calendar, is unsurprisingly difficult to find the artist willing to draw a girl, well, this well endowed. The things I do for chat, dear fucking God. I'm gonna say not interested in this post. Show fewer posts from Archcast? No, I'm just punishing him in the algorithm for putting a Fudanari on my fucking screen. God. Oh God, what the fuck am I looking at right now? PAX. Alright. What did Asmongold say? The biggest threat to American isn't Hamas, Venezuelan gangs, or violent immigrants. It's upper middle class, primarily white women, who would import all the above to destroy the country in order to satisfy their suicidal empathy. You tweeted that out yesterday, so... You're about like 10 years behind like current right-wing discourse, Zach. Just to be fair here. And upper middle class white women probably don't vote that way, in all honesty. Imagine Gaul going viral for his spicy take about the real threat to America. Although he does have a point that you can't fall from without first being corrupted from within. Who are white women in America supposed to vote for to stop mass immigration? The Republican Party supports it. Not in their current incarnation, like, unless you're saying that Trump is doing lip service to mass deportation and not actually executing on it, which, okay, maybe we could debate about that, but at this point, anti-immigration is a strong, if not the main, one of the main, if not the main, sticking points of the Republican Party at this point. Maybe you could say they're blind on legal immigration with the H-1B issue, although they're even trying to tackle that, but we'll see if that ends up getting gets followed up on. Donald Trump supports it. Stop mass immigration. So he's just like refuses to pay attention to anything that the Trump administration is doing thus far with immigration. The Democratic Party supports it. Whites, including white women, don't want mass immigration. The problem is a lack of party to stop it. No, it's the Republican Party. As imperfect as a vessel as it is, that is the party. You're just a fucking doomer. Shut the fuck up. Okay, I need to get off my fucking timeline before something else lewd pops up here, because I followed too many. What the heck is this? Gabe Wildarney just got kicked out of Ruben Gallagher's town hall in New Hampshire. Isn't Ruben... Who the hell is Ruben Gallagher? And Marine Corps veteran, you from Arizona. So he's in New Hampshire. His staff knew me by name the second I walked in and told our volunteers we weren't welcome. Minutes later, they got Nashua police involved. Little Ruben is so terrified of TPA action and facing real questions about the state he once trashed, he turned the whole event into scripted propaganda show. So wait, what the fuck? He was doing a town... So the current sitting U.S. Senator of Arizona was doing a town hall in New Hampshire, unless this is a town inside Arizona. Don't know why he's Nashua police in New Hampshire. So yeah, he's doing a town hall in the state that he doesn't fucking that he's not from. Like, what the fuck? Chip Roy for Texas Attorney General. Man, since Paxton, so for those unaware of Texas politics, we have an attorney general. They are the chief prosecutor for Texas-wide state laws. And also, you know, handle, like, states, disputes between the states and the federal government. Or they handle states suing the federal government through the U.S. Federal court system. He now is said that he is going to primary... whatchamacallit? Current sitting Senator John Cornyn. Because Cornyn has, from his perspective, faltered on many conservative issues. So now this leaving the pool, although I don't know if the AG position has term limits. Let me ask. Does the Texas AG position have term limits? So he's running for that. So that's going to leave the Texas AG office open. So now that's open. Like my, I'm not going to say who, but one of my state senators running for it. Somebody else is running for it. Now Chip Roy. Because he is one guy who didn't vote for the big beautiful bill because it didn't cut enough spending for his tastes. So he's probably on the out. So he probably is afraid of getting primaried by a Trump endorsed candidate in his own district. So he'd rather run for a statewide office and maybe wait out Trump's time in office, and then maybe he'll step back into politics. Maybe try for senator. So. And Ted Cruz is endorsing him, so it's a packed field for the AG general, the AG position right now. The Texas Attorney General position does not have term limits. The office holder is elected to a 4-year term. There's no constitutional or statutory restriction on the number of terms an individual may serve, whether consecutive or non-consecutive. So Paxton could have sit on his position as Attorney General, but I think he's seeing, like, he is a more, in his duties as AG, he is far more prominent. It's also an elected position, whereas, you know, I think maybe AG positions in different states may be appointed. Are there any states where AGs are appointed solely by the government? Yes, in 5 states: Alaska, Hawaii, New Hampshire, New Jersey, and Wyoming. Alright, so most of them are... This does get to a problem. I find it more on the local level is sometimes we might have a mayor who wants to crack down on crime, but then he has an independently elected attorney general or district attorney who's like, no, I'm not going to prosecute crime. And I mean by that, I mean they're not going to enforce misdemeanor crime and stuff. Or minor petty shoplifting. Or, in worst cases, not charge people who are convicted felons for violent criminal histories from being caught with a gun, because that is a victimless crime. They were just holding a gun. Nobody was hurt. They're just a felon without, because that is the thing that has been happening. That some of these these so-called Soros-funded DAs or otherwise, you know, left-wing DAs who think that the way to stop disparate policing and disparate incarceration rates across racial groups, and economic class to a certain extent, but I think the race thing is far more salient now than class, is to not prosecute people for low-level crimes. So it gets to this problem where you can have a city where the mayor and the police commissioner are all on board, and I think police commissioners are usually only appointed. They don't get independently elected. And so you have this disconnect. So I think in certain places you do need some unitary control over the prosecution services of a district, namely like big cities. So they're all on board, or something where it may be an independently elected position, but if the mayor can kick them out and appoint somebody for the remainder of their term, for failing to, well, do their job of prosecuting crime and setting these policies. Taking a sip of water. I was able to control the amount of ice I put in it. It's not condensating that heavily. Alright. What was I even looking for? I should just go here. I want to check in on History Speaks. This is a half Egyptian gentleman. He grew up in Florida, but he spent his time becoming a historian. And actually can read and write German fluently. So he actually has done a lot of Holocaust research. So I first came in contact with him because Ubersoy had him on to explain Holocaust denialism. And he doesn't do YouTube videos. Like, I'm subscribed to him. Has he posted a video recently? Yeah, decent. If you look at his logo, it's like an H and an S blended together. Has he posted a video lately? He posted a video the debate against Noam Drolman of Comedy Cellar. 4 months ago, debating Drew Pavlo on Israel-Palestine and the genocidal war in Gaza. Interview with Dr. Enes Shalin, who resigned over Gaza from the Biden staff. Oh, okay, so he's been doing some stuff, but it's been like sort of more low-effort content. As late, but this guy is Substack. So what has he been like complaining about as of late? Because he has been big about this. This is as 1,000+ contribute to the Atlantic Council. Oh yeah. Oh, Ahmed is a massive joke of a person. I'm sure the UAE, which is currently sponsoring a genocide in Sudan, gives generously to the Atlantic Council. Yeah, because the UAE is helping support the Rapid Support Forces trying to take over Sudan. So this guy's from the UAE, is talking about trying to do airdrop airdropping aid to Gazans. Hey Grok, does the UAE donate to the Atlantic Council? And I believe the Atlantic Council is sort of like this, not like this, like, what even is the Atlantic Council? What is the Atlantic Council? It's related to NATO. I swear. Now I'm feeling not. Atlantic. Alright, hold up. Stop. I need to fucking edit. Atlantic. Washington City-based think tank founded in 1961 and focused on international affairs, promoting transatlantic cooperation, addressing global challenges like security, energy, companies, and geopolitics. It conducts hosts events and publishes reports to shape policy, often engaging government, business, and civil society. Its funding comes from grants, donations, and corporate partnerships, though its ties to certain interests in governments have sparked debates about influence and bias. Hosts on X describe it as a key player in globalist policy circles, with some praising its expertise and others critiquing its agenda. It's related to NATO. You can't see what I'm typing. Sinecure. Sinecure. The fuck? Thinking. It is closely related to NATO and mission, but not formally part of it, nor does NATO provide it with a sinecure. The Council founded in 1960 promoted supports NATO's goals through research events. It engages with NATO leaders in the Transatlantic Security Initiative, focuses on NATO-relevant challenges. However, it operates independently as a non-profit think tank funded by U.S. and foreign government grants. Well, that's just fucking indirect at that point, instead of just having NATO do it. So, yeah. Non-government entity, yeah, we need to clarify that you are not a legitimate non-government organization if you are drawing most of your funding from government organizations, indirectly or directly. Like, I swear, there was like this episode, like, Georgia was passing a law about cracking down on organizations that receive a majority of their funding from outside their country. And he was like, oh, cool, that's all on board with it, thinking that this would be, like, against Russia, but what it functionally would have done would have curbed pro-democracy non-government organizations in Georgia. And so, like, the next episode, he put out an episode praising that, and then the next episode, people had to say, no, wait, that's bad, because then the U.S. can't send money in there for pro-democracy purposes. And I'm just like, listen, if the pro-democracy feeling ain't that strong in Georgia without U.S. government money fucking holding it up, then it's never going to be seen as legitimate. So just let Georgia be, fall into, like, let it just be in Russia's orbit. They're that close. Just let it go. All right. So, $100 million plus. All right. Israel is fighting your war. Hamas is not a fucking threat. Oh, this is from yesterday. This is like something that's been done before. The same thing. This isn't an original animation. This is like something that's before, and this has been cropped on. This has been done before. Wow, that's a pretty shitty building if it immediately files off. If it immediately falls down from being tintched like that. Or are they gonna... Is it gonna do it? Like, this is how the full animation goes. You just let the fucking... Is that supposed to be Islamic State's flag or Hamas's flag? No, Hamas's beef is with you. Maybe with ISIS you'd have a point, but you're finally fucking around with guys who are also indirectly working with ISIS. I'm not in the conspiracy theory that ISIS was owned and operated by Israel to fuck with Assad. But they probably were willing to work with any groups in there who would further Israel's interests. to a certain extent that Islamic State worked with other groups like Al-Nusra Front. So name a Muslim majority state that has attacked a non-Muslim state to spread Islam other than ISIS in the last literal 100 years. Yeah, so no. Hamas isn't a fucking threat to Europe. They're barely a threat to you on a civilizational level. Like, October 7th was bad. A lot of people got hurt. It was not a threat to the state of Israel in and of itself. If anything, Hamas has succeeded in weakening Israel's geopolitical position because now everyone fucking hates them for how hard they have retaliated against all of Gaza for October 7th. So if anything, they've come out with a somewhat victory on this, that they have absolutely tarnished Israel's reputation, especially even among Americans. They provoked a response that everyone finds distasteful. So I can't wait till like I actually get bigger in the future and then somebody goes back and clips that, and here I am saying Hamas actually achieved a victory over the Gaza war started in 2023 over the October 7th attacks / massacres, because they've absolutely shredded Israel's credibility or reputation around the world, I should say. So yeah. And I'm getting fucking ads on YouTube now for the Israel Defense Squad, or like an official Israel government account. Who's this? It's really weird because I've worked with Aftah Khalib over the last 2 years to bring aid to Gaza. We succeeded in that mission. And you, Matthew, you've never done anything besides hide behind a keyboard and try to debate people. You've done nothing to help Palestinians. He's trying to like bring attention to how bad Israel is. Like, yeah, he personally doesn't have fucking money to get, like, or resources to get people in there. And he probably recognizes that, like, it's futile if you don't get Israel to let up. Like, all those fucking boats that try and or hit the beach of Gaza to deliver aid. Israel's gonna always intercept them. You should listen to what professional aid organizations are saying. Not the criminal GHF, but Oxfam, IRC, the World Food Program, about airdrops. They are dangerous, costly, and provide little aid, opening land routes and coercing Israel to end its genocide and starvation strategy, and donating to individual Palestinians in Gaza to help them buy food are better approaches. There's probably food in there, it's just like, it's so expensive because it's so few. Senator Shaheen. Where's he from? From New Hampshire. We have people dying because they are systematically being starved to death because Israel is refusing to allow humanitarian aid. Netanyahu needs to look at what he's doing and change his position. Mild, but I guess we'll take it from a U.S. senator. And like, I guess she, like, AIPAC ain't gonna give her money. Oh well. Are you seriously complaining about Ahmed feeding hungry people? If you were marginally serious, you'd look into how much aid gets into Gaza via airdrops and how many people airdrops have killed or injured, and that what professional aid organizations, not government committing genocide or flunkies, think about them. Alright, enough on this shit. Airdrops are mostly performative gestures that killed or injured scores of Gazans. Governments, including the genocidal UAE, which Ahmed praises, should donate money directly to hungry Gazans so they can afford food and coerce Israel through sanctions to let more aid in by land crossing. Agreed. Chaos is being manufactured everywhere. Do they still have the fucking black band on them? Like, I believe, as I understand it, people have said that this is, this black band is because, what's-his-face, Sinwar, the leader of Hamas, was finally killed, so they did put this black band of mourning and solidarity. How long ago was that? Fucking, like, fucking a year ago at this point, and they still haven't let that go? You know, and why the fuck you as a UN agency would do that in the first place? I think the UN would say, are you doing this seriously because the terrorist leader fucking died? No. Get that off your fucking get that fucking off your logo now. Don't give ammunition to fucking Israel. What has 8 tons of food done that this plane just dropped? It is estimated that Palestinians in Gaza exceed 238 tons of food every single day just to meet their basic needs. Sky News reports on dangerous, inefficient, and dehumanizing airdrops aids over Gaza. Yep. Yeah, so yeah, this has been his like this has been his fucking crusade right now as of late. So no, don't show up in my fucking notifications. Alright, let's go to, sorry, I got distracted by my notifications since I nearly clicked on them. But better to not have the fucking blue number there so I don't accidentally, like, click it. I shouldn't. Alright, let's see how far back did I go. Like, I accidentally, like, scratched through them. Let's see how far back I go. Oh, Armenia MiG-29 jet hits... Yeah, I'm lazy. I'm just gonna do it like that. Hits pole and fence at Yerevan Erebuni airfield. So Russian MiG, as in you're saying it's designed by them, or because it's a Russian-operated one at an airfield in Armenia? How does this go? What's going on here? The footage is patchy. So it's backing up, knocks its nose onto something. No. What the fuck happened? Oh. Shit. It backed in free roll of Russian U that detached during Yemen transport in Yerevan. One man tried to stop the 12-foot time pulling his detached tow hitch. Yeah, you're not gonna move that thing, buddy. China's new FK 300V SHORAD. Shore-based radar air defense. What's the V stand for? Vertical? Carries a 30mm Gatling gun, phased array radar, and 2 pods holding 96 quad-pack micro missiles with 300km range, giving a huge volume of firepower against drone swarms. Yeah, we're gonna have to probably start defaulting to spamming this shit in the sky to deal with drones. That or directed energy weapons, which... I'm not talking lasers, I'm like talking about like EMP wave blasting shit. French Air Force Rafale jet scored simulated kills on US F-35, F-15, and Finnish F-18As in close-range dogfights during NATO Atlantic Trident 25 exercises in Finland. Now, I remember watching a Habitual Line Crosser episode, and what they usually do is, for any of these planes, is put some sort of like handicap on them. Like the Philippines took out an F-22 at some point during some exercise, but that's only because they could see it because they put like external wing tanks on it, which the F-22 is not supposed to operate with usually. So I wouldn't be surprised if I fully bet that Habitual Line Crosser, I'm gonna fucking tag him on it. At HLC Actual. Cool. Some stuff for your next video. Yeah, just go with that. So I wonder what purposeful handicaps I put on the F-35, F-15, and F-18. Although there's a joke that most F-15 pilots recognize. So, fuck, let me find the fucking goddamn meme. Where's my iCloud? God damn it, this fucking thing is internal. I need to find my albums. Damn it. Nah, this isn't gonna work. Alright, hold up. I'm gonna find it somewhere else. That brave. What? Wrong one. Get rid of that. Yeah, close all. Fuck you. Let's see here. iCloud. Yeah, I'm doing the thing where I'm trying to find a fucking meme. Show my fucking... Goddamn it. Sign in. Yes, I give permission to access. Let's see here. Yes, trust this browser. I probably told you to trust it a million times before. Alright, go to fucking photos. Shared albums. Oh god damn it, it has to fucking load out its ass. God damn. Alright, let's see if I can find it on my phone and DM it to myself. Oh, no. It's loading. Let's see if what loads faster, me on my phone or this thing on my fucking TV. On my computer. Alright. Looks like it's not. No! Shit, it didn't load. This one. Load. Oh, I already got it to myself. Oh. Where is this? It's from July 6th. DM it to myself. Through my phone. This is how scuffed I operate. Oh. It's gonna load. Let's see here. Nope, it's not there. Oh wait, here it is. How can I just share it? God damn it. Let me see. I want to see if I can do something. Downloads. There we go. Fuck. Telling a U.S. Air Force F-15 pilots that their aircraft won't survive modern conflict. Wall of text. Telling a United States Marine Corps. It's mainly the Navy who operates F-18s, but I know the Marine Corps have them. F-18 pilots that the aircraft won't survive modern conflict. Yep. I know it. I'm not afraid. I'm a Marine. I go to my death willingly. I was fucking Ruby there. Wait, could I have just done this? Alright. Off of that. Oh, fuck. Did I just come across here? No. So, yeah. Oh, wait. I can quote tweet this and... Nope. There we go. I have no following on Twitter, so nobody's gonna see that. Syrian President al-Shara confirmed that there is advanced discussion regarding a security agreement between Damascus and Tel Aviv. What the fuck is blurred out here? Okay, so maybe they can get the fucking Druze to fucking stop in Asweda to calm down. Whoever plans to attack us, attacks or plans to attack us, we attack them. He's speaking Hebrew, I cannot understand him. Moving on. Rheinmetall CEO Armin Paperger, I wanted to put burger in there, but Paperger, blasted Ukraine's bureaucracy for dragging out construction of a domestic artillery shell plant, saying red tape is slowing things down, while a similar plant in Germany is already finished. The site is supposed to pump 300,000 shells a year. The German getting angry with the fucking Slav. Oh, the German gets angry at the fucking Slav for not being as efficient. This is why we are a first world economy and why you are still developing. What fucking acts? This is why you are still a developing country, because you're so overloaded with corruption. What the fuck accent am I doing? Alright, I'm gonna stop that before I embarrass myself any further. Man, why do they keep on taking photos like this shit where they need to blur shit out? Israeli Chief of Staff Eyal Zamir. There's a major risk in the hostages' lives if we invade Gaza City. Hamas may kill the hostages if Gaza City is occupied. The amended deal is on the table and should be accepted. Okay. So this is a current sitting Chief of Staff. So maybe he's trying to push back at The fact that he's saying this to like a Israeli news channel, like openly, like either that's saying, like showing that Netanyahu's on board with it, or maybe he's trying to put like some pressure out there. Because if he said that and not Netanyahu's not okay with it, like I guess he'll get sacked. Oh, what's this? Somebody got a... Yeah, World War II ended with the unconditional surrender of Axis forces. Yeah, this is J-Day not being smart.
End with some kind of... This is how wars ultimately get settled. If you go back to World War II, if you go back to World War I, if you go back to every major conflict in human history, they all end with some kind of negotiation.
Yeah, that negotiation was you fully, you surrender unconditionally. So, and that leaves you as the various heads of state who are signing that deal. That means that you're basically surrendering to us to get fucking executed. Now, there's actually a point where Admiral Dönitz, who was, I don't know what the deal was, how this was, but Admiral Dönitz of the Kriegsmarine was lined up to succeed as Reichsfuhrer after Hitler. Not anybody from the SS or anybody else from the Nazi Party, but him for some reason. I guess apparently this was like a halfway house agreement between the like German military and the Nazi Party, because they weren't, the Nazis weren't in absolute full control of the Wehrmacht, because it very much was like an institution in and of itself before, through Imperial Germany, through Weimar Germany, into Nazi Germany. So he eventually set up a government in a town called Flensburg, somewhere in like Schleswig-Holstein, south of Denmark. And they were operating as an independent government. And then the Allied forces, like British and US forces, like stormed in there and disbanded the government at some point. The Flensburg government, because they didn't want like, I guess they didn't want it being seen as like some sort of like government entity that could stir up trouble for them. So, yeah. World War II ended with... They're just giving fucking Wikipedia links, but then again, the Wikipedia link is probably good enough. So yeah, that was not a bad case. Now the problem, as I've said, this is what I call the curse of Nuremberg, is that there are like some maximalist nutjobs who want to see Vladimir Putin brought in fucking chains and tanks rolling through Moscow. They want what was done to Nazi Germany done to Russia at this point, ignoring the heavens and earth that were fucking moved to actually fucking accomplish that in the first place. You know, Russia expended 1/3 of its young male population fighting the fucking war. We moved heaven and earth to move men and material across the oceans to fight, to open up the Western Front. Even then, the Germans were more gave up on the Western Front to a certain extent because they were more concerned with the Russians overrunning them. So yeah, that was a kind of flub on them. He should have said, this is not going to be like World War II. We're not in a position where we can impose terms on Russia, because they're in a strengthened position and we can't directly intervene, or World War III and nukes start flying. So this is not going to be like World War II. Before and after photos of Vladimir Mykolaienko, the former mayor of Kherson, showing him before his Russian captivity and after his release. Looks rough. Rough for wear. I don't want to say press F, but well, I guess he got out, so it's part of a prisoner swap. Sudan army launched intense airstrikes on RSS positions in Nyala, Western Darfur. I've heard that name a lot. Let me look it up where Darfur is even. I have Google Maps like ready now at this point. Darfur. Where is it? It's not... Well, there's Al Fashir. So Darfur is like a whole province, isn't it? Where's Nyala? Nyala, Western Darfur. Nope, not that. Nyala? In Western Darfur is more, I guess that's pretty central. Unless I'm getting it wrong where it is. So is the RSF now just operating out of the south at this point? What is this fucking disputed territory over here? Alright, moving on. Israel backed Hikmat al-Hijri with the international guarantee from 5 countries that are pledged to protect our land, our honor, our dignity, and our existence, led by the United States and Israel. So that the matter is clear, we are on the right side. Any point of view that guarantees the protection of our land and our dignity, we are with it. We will see nothing from us but loyalty towards these parties. 5 countries, so I haven't heard anything about the US backing them. If anything, we're kind of upset with them. So, I think he's talking a little bit out of his ass right now. Burkina Faso, Jenim released footage showing captured VDP soldier. 1 soldier. Oh, this fucker. We want to annex land from Gaza and resume settlement. Because remember, Israel was occupying the Gaza Strip up until like 2000, and then gave it over to the Palestinian Authority. So I'm guessing they're kind of regretting that like now, because I guess they're having their hands full with the, because the second Intifada was like, went on through like the 90s and only ended towards the 2000s, come the end of 2000. So, I guess like Israel was feeling strained over in the West Bank. So I guess that may have been the reason why they pulled out of Gaza in the early 2000s, or was it 2003? I don't know. Burkina Faso, following a surge in recent Jenim attacks, dozens of VDP soldiers from Sahel and Central and Nord reportedly fled to Niger. VDP. I don't even know who VDP soldiers are. Are they... Is VDP the forces of Burkina Faso? Hungarian Foreign Minister Peter Szijjártó to Ukraine, stop attacking our energy security. This is not our war. Right, because Ukraine keeps on attacking. Apparently it's coming out, I saw another Telegram post saying that Ukrainian attacks on Russian oil infrastructure are becoming more consistent now, so things are more offline more consistently, and it's not going well for Hungary, which is still importing Russian oil somehow. Did Russia invade Ukraine? Yes or no? Lavrov, we started a special military operation. You know, fucking statement doublespeak. You're not gonna get a direct answer out of these fucking people. I wouldn't even bother trying. Somalia, dozens of Puntland soldiers reportedly abandoned their frontline positions against IS Somalia in Kalmiscad Mountains due to unpaid salaries and poor conditions. So what the fuck are the IS soldiers even fighting for if they're not fighting for their fucking pay? Like, I keep on hearing all these reports out of Somalia, like, when is the fucking Mogadishu government gonna fucking fall at this point? Although, honestly, it sounds like things have gone more back and forth. I gotta fucking hang now. I'm gonna want to clip off before I get into the game. Benin, local sources report that an attack on Gada customs post in Malanville near Nigeria border was repelled. 1 person was killed and several others wounded. Eesh. Alright, that was about it. Yeah, we're going for an hour. Let's check OSINT last. OSINT bro. OSINT defender. The individual who was seen walking around the University of South Carolina in Columbia earlier with an umbrella was triggered an alert for a possible active shooter near Thomas Cooper Library. Yeah, so this poor kid is having a Sam Hyde moment. No evidence of active shooter. Alright, so that was weird. For some reason in my head I thought, oh, is this going to be like, for some reason I was thinking, maybe this is going to be a cartel attack or like some spiteful illegal immigrant doing a shooting because he's afraid of being deported. I just dropped my fucking... my practice ballad song. Let's see, what was it OSINT? If you don't know, OSINT stands for Open Source Intelligence. Source Intel. Dutch foreign Caspar Veldkamp resigns after many cabinet members refuse to sanction Israel. Oh yeah, so this Israel thing has been like a big fucking problem for whatchamacallit, the Dutch government, because I think Geert Wilders' party is like very pro-Israel. It was weird because they got the plurality of seats in the Dutch parliament, as far as I can tell. But there are a bunch of other little minor parties, and basically they said Geert Wilders will not be prime minister. So we'll give you a lot of what you want, PVV, Geert Wilders, but you're not going to be prime minister. You'll be made like vice minister or something, but you're not going to be prime minister. So that was like the weird deal that they had to do. That you could say, oh, that's subverting democracy, but this is the way politics, parliamentary politics work out. ABC reports National Guard troops in Washington, D.C. are now carrying weapons. All right. Have good you boys better have good trigger discipline, or else we're going to have fucking bad incident. So, you know, there's rumors that Trump is looking to use Washington, D.C. as like a stepping stone for like doing military crackdowns for police purposes on major U.S. cities. But the problem is, there's a massive legal difference between the president cracking down on D.C., which is the Special Administrative District, where the Home Rule Act keeps on. D.C. Home Rule Act allows for taking control of the police forces by the federal government, whereas taking over the police forces or taking police action to enforce state crime, what are ultimately state crimes in other cities, in other states, that is going to be a legal boundary, and I don't think the Supreme Court is going to want to play ball with that. What's this? Crazy footage, Houthis decide to escalate, send missiles to Israel, cluster bombs, Israel decided to escalate as well with Houthis, the Houthis will have darkness tonight. Oh, they bombed the power thing. Half of Sudan is actually starving. 25 million people face hunger. Hundreds of thousands are in real famine. A UN food convoy was just attacked near Melit in North Darfur. The media keeps focusing on the famine in Gaza. Why the silence? Because it's Africa and nobody gives a shit. Because it's two fucking African factions. So in everybody's head, that's fine. Whereas Israelis, as much as you may disagree with this, you are perceived as white. So what you're doing to Gaza is unacceptable. Where what is happening in Sudan between two African factions is lamentable but not worthy of attention, because that's just how things operate over there. That's the implied message of what's going on. Israel gets criticism because they are held to a higher standard. They're held to a white standard. Well, like a white Western European nation would do. Palestinian culture instills from an early age that martyrdom, shahada, is one of the highest spiritual honors. And Expeditionary Expediency Council appointed by Khamenei claimed Sunday that Israel was behind the death of President Abraham Raisi, who was killed in a helicopter crash in May 2024. Possibly, or your fucking forces are incompetent and went into a mountain range during a storm, and stupidly, and that's what caused the problems. That's why he died. They're only just saying this fucking now, so I want to call bullshit on this. U.S. Ambassador to France Charles Kushner is an open letter to Macron to view the 81st of Allied Liberation in Paris, which ended oh yeah, this is a big complaint about anti-Semitism. So I didn't realize this account was so pro-Israel. Whatever. It's not necessarily a problem with that. Let's see. OSINT technical. Zaporizhzhia Oblast, Ukrainian Air Force fighter drops a 500-pound JDOM ER glide bomb on a Russian assault group in Stepnohirsk. I'm probably not pronouncing that right still, so. And assault operations disrupted in Stepnogorsk, Zaporizhzhia region. Strike description via Dnipro OSINT. Supporting Slovak Air Force Tiger Stripes. This fulcrum was supplied to Ukraine by Slovakia. Russia's Novoshaktinsk refinery continued to burn for a fourth day today after Ukrainian attack drones hit fuel storage tanks on site last week, igniting a major blaze. Refinery fires are attempting to put the blaze out, with locals reporting ongoing water shortages. Because what, they don't have enough fuel to power the water plant? Oh, what, it's still burning? Ukrainians successfully struck Russia's Ust-Luga gas processing complex overnight, severely damaging the massive natural gas export terminal. Seen here, a Ukrainian attack drone slams into a process unit, causing a catastrophic explosion. Alright, hopefully everyone evacuated. Damn! That far north? No, what's the other fucking photo? Show me this. Man, this shot all the way up here? Did they fly it over Belarus? But damn, that is far. You couldn't detect that and intercept it before it got there? Oh yeah, and this. U.S. is sending Ukraine 3,350 extended range attack munitions, ERAM, so I guess glide bombs, air-launched missiles, okay, with deliveries starting in weeks per Wall Street Journal. The low-cost cruise missile reportedly have a range up to 250 miles, a CEP of less than 10 miles, and a warhead of 5,000. Warhead of 500 pounds. See if that makes a difference. Alright, I'm gonna stop right now. I've been yapping for an hour. I'm gonna go clip. No, I'm going to get my announcement tweet that I'm going live. Where's my script? I have it open now. I have it saved. If I were any better, I'd have it pre-saved. Pre-write it. Watching Total War 2. You know what? Wait, I did this yesterday, so let me. Reuse what I did yesterday. Oh look, it's Rara in the background. And Cosplay Curl's also underneath that. I'm on the final. Oh wait, I was supposed to quote tweet this. Alright, whatever, copy and paste. Yeah, discards. Go to my current one. Current stream. Quote. Alright. Yeah, I remember to change the fucking game. Alright. I'll change the game at least on fucking Twitch. I cannot type to save my life. There we go. 9 viewers across the entire platform. I want to check. Alright, I'll do the tags while I'm here. Rome. Total War. Strategy. Games. RTS. Alright, that's enough. I'm gonna go clip this hangnail. Let me check real quick. I want to see. What's EU? How is EU IV doing for viewership? As a category. What the fuck? Are you seriously not in here? EU IV. The fuck? Is Europa Universalis seriously not one in here? Are you kidding me? Alright. Europa. Alright, fine. God damn it. Yeah, there it is. There it shows the fuck up. 15 viewers, but a couple 100,000 followers. Let's see here. Anybody who's streaming this has got more than me right now. And, like, 2 of them are fucking VTubers. Yeah, that's a big leech. Alright, I'm gonna go clip a thumbnail. Not thumbnail, hangnail. I'll be back.
The pleasures of my household are yours.
Truly, my good and noble friend, I agree and admire your sense and clear thinking in this matter. My people will rejoice.
Honor the gods and your ancestors! thirsty for battle. I live. Gaul is mother to us all. there nothing else? Ready for orders. Gauls love the open road. Making camp. Honor to gods and your ancestors. talking is done on the battlefield. There, I shall sing like a bard and tear this enemy apart. I ask you to follow me once more.
On battle! Ready! What do we say?
Ballista! Now!
Spear brothers!
All right!
Slingers! Deadly missiles ready!
Spear brothers!
Help!
For our ancestors! Ballista! Loose! Heavy freemen! Warriors, move out!
Help! Forward!
Guerrillas!
Ah!
Orders!
Warriors, move out!
Noble horse! Ballista! Take aim!
Galley!
Ready!
Warriors! Victory for Gaul!
Warriors eager for blood! Warriors, move out!
Bulls! What do we say? Warriors ready!
Guerrillas!
Kill! 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 Swords! Bulls!
Needed! Elite cavalry! Guerrillas!
wish of me. Make your ancestors proud.
Thirsty for battle!
The gods speak through thunder and storm, but they tell us to ally.
Spears! Our spears are yours! Run!
Oath-sworn warriors! They will bleed for us! Warriors eager for blood!
Spear brothers!
Ah!
Battle ready! Fire at anyone! Spears ready!
Melee warriors!
Spearmen! Get them! Any of them! Leakers! Leakers! Noble horse! Elite cavalry!
Swords!
Got them napping, did we? Now that's what I call an ambush! Battle ready and eager! Anti-cavalry tactics! Orders! Aim for the horse!
Sons of Gaul!
Battle ready and eager! Warriors, move out! Noble horse! You have our spears? Kill, kill, kill! ready for battle! Noble horse! What are we, brothers? Spears ready! Skirmishes! Equal! Serena!
Old sworn warriors! Go! Take their heads! Battle ready!
Gallic warriors! Elite cavalry!
Kill! Kill! Kill!
Ah!
What do we say? Swords! We hunger for blood and battle!
Warriors of Gaul! Battle ready!
Guerrillas!
Battle ready!
Noble horse! Melee fighters! Spearmen! Battle ready! Charge ready! Blood on! Noble horse! What of it, brothers? Riders, forward! We'll kill them all!
Marcaco! Drive!
Nervii Freeman! Gotcha!
We hunger for blood. and
Naked
battle.
warriors!
Fearless warriors!
Ready?
Horsemen!
Naked warriors!
My great warriors, I speak to you before this battle in the knowledge that today you shall crush skulls, break bones, and slice through flesh for the honor of our forefathers. To arms, my brothers!
Celts! Spearmen ready for battle! Infantry!
Orders! Forward!
Warriors of
Ready?
Gaul! I command in now!
Get running!
Noble horse!
Macaco!
Understood!
Gallic warriors! Slingers! enough of me. That is not possible.
Warriors all! Is that all? Fleet ready!
How can I assist you? Messing with the enemy?
I live to serve the people of Gaul! Laying siege to their hovels! This settlement for the tribe! For Gaul! Honor the gods and your ancestors! I live. Destination reached! Yes! Prepare for battle! To travel is to be truly free! Ready for orders! Mighty warriors of Gaul, attack!
Set up the... I live to serve the Paralis. Strike them! All! Honor the gods and your ancestors. I want our leap. Kill them all! Knocking! Ready for orders! To your duty, my honored... Gaul is mother to us all! Warriors all!
How can I assist? Moving unseen.
Greetings. Well, I accept, and gladly. You have shown good sense here today, and might almost be a Greek in your thinking. The gods would surely visit us with plagues if I agreed, much as they have done to your poxed people.
We cannot! Finding shelter.
What would you have of me?
cannot sail there. Destroy them! Waiting for a new course.
best. For the tribe!
How can I help? Gauls love the open road.
Thirsty for battle! Besieging settlement!
Oh, I'm muted. Sorry. I don't know why I muted myself. Alright, I can hear that. Historical battles. There's Elysia. Let's do Can I? I'll do it on normal because I know I'm not that good.
116 BC, in the midst of the Second Punic War. After several major victories against Rome, Hannibal continues his campaign around Italy. The Roman people, keen to see a swift end to the war, elect Varro and Paulus as consuls. The Senate gives them command of an army larger than any the Republic has fielded before, specifically to deal with the Carthaginian threat. This new Roman army marches onto the Apulian plain, determined to halt Hannibal.
Damn, it's all the way down there? I thought it was more in like central Italy. Alright. What the fuck? Oh, I can't do any pre-setup? Oh, it's gonna give an intro. 216 BC.
After 2 days of skirmishing, Roman and Carthaginian forces finally meet on the banks of the Aufidus River. Rome has brought what it hopes will be overwhelming force to the field. Although inferior in number, Hannibal's army is highly maneuverable, with superior cavalry. The Roman army is relying on brute strength to smash through the Carthaginians. Hannibal could use this relentless push against them.
Yeah, I know how this is supposed to go. We're supposed to do a double envelopment.
If his cavalry can dominate the flanks, then he can control the legion's advance. The Roman numbers will mean nothing.
Alright. Am I in a reverse crescent formation? Oh shit. Alright, give me a fucking second. And let's hold the high ground. Alright. Control A. Let's see here. Trebia. Can I? There we go. Yep. Alright. Let's move out. There's no Median cavalry. Why is they fucking... Alright. Toggle skirmish mode, toggle skirmish mode. Let's try and draw them away so we can fuck around with them. Why are you so disorganized like this? Fuck it, we'll just take it as is. Hoplite wall, hoplite wall. Loose spacing. Fuck it. If anything, I'll draw these guys back, if anything. I don't like this. No. Alright. I think I have some idea of what the fuck I'm gonna do. Get the fuck over there.
Let us show them how a real army fights. Smash them into the river.
Oh, no.
Cavalry to ready! We are at your command! Numidian cavalry!
Fire! Mounted death!
Numidian cavalry! Amisos! Awaiting orders!
Why the fuck? I have you on range, do I not? Get the fuck out of there. No, this is a great start already. Oh, shit. We're already in it. You pull out. Get out. You get in there and fight.
Numidian cavalry!
Please.
At the ready! Numidian cavalry!
Fucking break. Something over your break. They're still advancing. Now, what do they got? They got Triarii. Unit using decisively, but they're still like chewing through them. Fuck.
Numidian cavalry.
Where'd the other guys go? Okay, you guys form up like this. Get the fuck back over here. Alright, pull out. Alright, well, we won the battle against their fucking cav. Alright, stand firm out here. Can any of you fuckers do shield wall? Oh god, this is gonna get ugly. Get them. That's 20% of their men. And then chase them down. Don't let them get away. Where are these? Principes. Man, they're heavily armored. Very heavy melee. Yeah, they are. Where's the Hastati? There's the Hastati. Alright. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, form up like this. Move. Oh, they sent their general out? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh. Get over here. Great, I'm breaking their formation. Nope. Get the fuck over here. Alright, this is getting dangerous. All y'all, pull the fuck out. And they're gonna break. Let's try and snipe their general, shall we?
Libyan infantry! Advance at speed! Ready and waiting. Advance at speed! Forward!
This is not exactly how it went. Like, oh my god, what are these retards doing? Run, you retards. Get over here and snipe the fucking general. Actually, you go over here and harass these fuckers.
Libyan infantry! Disengage! At the double!
You know what? Get over here and... Yeah, break the Hastati. You know what? You, get over here as well. Their Triarii are just out there faffing about. This is so stupid. Nope. Just get up and provide some moral support. There we go. Man, the AI is so stupid. Libyan infantry, but they're pretty heavy armored. Actually, you get over here and attack these fuckers. Run! Getting a bit beat. Disengage. Get out of there. I love the accent they put on these guys for some fucking reason. Loyal sons of Carthage. Which god guards you? You know what? No. I need to attack on a broad front. Like this. Oh, get the disengage, you fucking retards. Are you out of ammo? Yes. You are. What are their Triarii fucking doing? This is so stupid. Alright, skirmish. Don't let them get close. Alright, we got this, but... And they're running out of ammo. So are these guys. That is rough. Dude, the writing's on the wall. Give up. Oh, still have these guys out here. Run them down. Who are these guys? Are these Numidians? Let's do frenzy charge. Actually, no. Stop. They're about to get enveloped in fucking Sure, go in and attack them from this side. Be useful. Get in there. Actually, put some order into this. Alright, now it's just mopping up operation. Get the fuck over there. Combat even. Yeah, Rome has the advantage in this game because they have such heavily armored units. Oh, it looks like they're breaking now that they realize that they're surrounded. Yep. Alright, won that on normal difficulty. No, because you can't take the city. You can't take the Servian walls. Yes, I know what the name of the walls are. What the fuck did that? The game just crashed on me. I'm gonna take this as a sign that I need to let this game go. So, alright. I finally completed my Nervii campaign. That was a personal journey for me to learn how to fight as the Nervii. So, I'll call that a night. Next Saturday, I think I'll break out EU4. Reacquaint myself with Grand Strategy games. So to get ready for EU5, which is coming out in November, which is still August, but we got September, October, November. So we'll see what I can do in EU4, and maybe I don't know. Maybe there's no way I can get up. Maybe there's a beta out. I haven't kept track of that, so we'll look into that. But back to streaming on Wednesday. All right. That said, good night, good luck.